Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome back to the Universim. So our people are doing okay now, I think. We should have plenty of water, we have multiple people breeding, making houses, we have some things of which I don't know exactly what it is. This thing, mainly, it looks like a bell and like somebody is writing there. Almost like a holy site. But I can't click it, so it doesn't really tell me what it does. Now we have a well, it is slowly filling up with water. Or it should slowly be filling up with water. Yes, it is. Very good. So this time around we should be well prepared for winter, which, to be honest, is probably still a fair distance away from us. Now, as for this, it is a water pit, I think. I'm not entirely sure. There's this little flag. Adahi has become infected after drinking water from the lake. Apparently the visible layer of detritus wasn't enough of a warning. Ulahu and Wimkukyu just formed a family. And a new building is being built. Let's see, another stone hut. And everybody is helping out with the construction because nobody really has anything else to do. Now what is this? This is Adahi. And I guess he's sick from the bacteria. Now that brings us up to another thing that we can do. We can hold down the mouse button and alright, this is telekinesis. How do we switch between this again? Oh wait, we just press it and then... Right, and then we scroll the mouse wheel. Never mind. I'm being stupid. It's been a few days since I played, and it is not immediately apparent, some of these things. Right. So let's see, what else can we build? They're working on that. We have no production stuff yet. We have a fishing dock, which we already built. We have a warehouse. The problem with harvesting so many resources is that they tend to pile up. Nuggets are not a big fan of clutter, however jolly they may seem. Warehouses allow for these resources to be stored in an organized manner, making it easier to ship them off where they are needed. Now, that could be an interesting thing to build. Now we already have a reservoir. We just finished researching the calendar. And apparently that gave us something new. A forecast tower. It was only a matter of time before Nuggets realized that they could monitor temperature shifts and weather patterns on the planet, instead of always having to carry an umbrella around as a precaution. They'll soon discover seasons, which will give you information on what to expect in the coming months. Now that seems very useful, so we are going to go ahead and build this. Let's see. Don't want to build it too far out of the way. Also not too close. I guess that's a decent location. The stone hut has just received its final touches.
Mating was a spectator sport.
Oh yes it is. It's $1 billion industry, in fact. Millions of people pay good money to see other people mate. And there they go at it again. Magachuka. MKE is very busy repairing stuff, which is very good. Can we assign more? No, it's locked. Alright, and here we go. Makumbu just came into the world in the most inelegant way. Mortals are pretty gross. Indeed. And meanwhile, our new dad, Hemkumo, is going back to the fishing hut. He has 4 kids! In how many... Wow. That is insanity. He's going to get a drink, alright. And we have a watering hole right here. So actually, having a few of these around actually does help, because it makes sure that people have a place to drink without having to walk all the way over here. It gives them a little bit more productive. Now, we are researching hunting, so pretty soon we should have this available to us. And we can start hunting for food. We also have an eatery, but at the moment we don't really have a lot of food. We have 1 food. That is not so good. We also have... We don't really have any resources. We have 1 wood. We have no stone. We have no refined wood. No refined stone. We have 2 food. But it's also being used. Chasuval has finally graced us with the presence. It's about time. A new baby is born. That is good. Let's have a look. The amount of water generated by your civilization is 20. The water usage is 5. Amount of water stored in reservoirs is 8,000. So all of that is pretty damn good. As for power, the energy usage of your civilization, we're in the Stone Age, but somehow apparently we still need power. Nobody's actually requesting it though, so actually not too bad. We shouldn't have to worry about it too much. But the water pump is really important. So that is for a future playthrough. If we do one, the water pump is priority number 1, I think. Now, after this is built, we will get a hunting hut, I guess. And afterwards we will get a warehouse. I've agreed to begin production on new nuggets. Oh man, alright, let's fast forward the game a little bit. Now, let's see, we had a person who was sick. Is he still around? Because at the moment we have enough god power to heal him, but oh, there he is. That is the Cupidon rejuvenates. There we go. It only took 10 too.
Did I catch you at a bad time?
He's all healthy again. That is very good. So even though we have plenty of water in storage, holy shit, look at that. We have a whole lot of water in storage. And we're getting more and more babies. Look at that. Slowly but surely, my population is exploding. Thanks to a very helpful seagull, some who discovered sharpened stones, which should prove useful for their hunting research. Which is almost done as well. Another stone hut. I do like that these little stone huts are cropping up all over the place. Because it adds a little bit of character that, you know, something that is out of my control, basically. I think that is a very cool thing. Now, our tower is done, but it is going to require a nugget to work there. Now, we have plenty of people actually not doing anything. So, Edu, one of our original nuggets, can become a weather forecaster. Let's see. Show the heat map. Show wind map. Hunting is done. Actually, I missed this. Let us have a look. We have a defense tower, communication flag, cemetery, bunkers, fishing hut, farm. Ooh, the farm would be good to have. Somebody else got sick. Well, let's have a look. What is this called? Forecast tower. So we can actually type this in as well. Forecast. There we go. Nuggets always laughed and jeered at those who claimed catastrophic events were coming. Once these individuals began correctly predicting the weather, the laughter died down. When they mapped out the changing of the seasons, the crowds agreed that the temperature changes at certain times of year were arguably consistent. They soon became known as forecasters. Now we can actually see, I think that this is the heat map going up. But here it's plus 30, and that's plus 19, that's plus 9, and then it's minus 1. So I'm not entirely sure how that works. Now that these forecasters have built a tower and equipped it with the latest technology, such as a windsock and disaster horn, everyone expects their reasonably accurate predictions. The forecast tower unlocks the seasons calendar and allows your civilization to predict natural disasters, such as tornadoes and windstorms. Alright then. So, I'm still not sure what this is exactly. Let's have a look. There are 4 seasons in the game: spring, summer, fall, and winter. The entire season cycle consists of 8 sections, which is divided between seasons. Their length is dynamic, so some seasons might be longer than others. When a full cycle has passed, a forecast tower nugget will let you know by blowing a horn. Alright, so we have... okay. Still doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but there we go. Maybe in time, once we see it in action, it will make more sense. Now, we have access to a hunter's hut. The medieval hunting lodge ensures that everything pointy is pointier, traps are trappier, and generally everything that is intended to be made dead ends up deader. All of this will hopefully translate into giving hunters a moderately better chance of surviving out there in the wilderness. Alright, so I saw animals over in this direction. Maybe there are animals in other directions as well. I'm not entirely sure. But, yeah, oh, we see one animal over here. So let's make the hunting hut appear over here. Now we had an ill person and somebody who broke a leg. Yeah. Let's heal that person up. She's all better now. Let's have a look at healing that person as well. There we go. Alright, so something I really do like is these little dynamic roads that are being made by people walking along their path. I think that is quite cool. Now, I still haven't figured out how to rotate stuff, actually. You know, there's something we should probably look up as well. Rotates. Controls. You can adjust the rotation. R. No. Using rotate construction blueprint left and rotate construction blueprint right. There is not a button for it here somewhere, is there? So if we want to place this, pressing R doesn't actually do things for us. I don't know, it's a bit weird. Some of this stuff really does need to be made a little bit clearer, I think. A little bit more intuitive, or there should be a little bit of a better tutorial. Because right now I feel kind of lost with some things, and it doesn't work the way you would expect some of these things to work. Also, we are completely forgetting about research. Shamanism. That is something that should be good to have, because people have been getting sick. And I see a little health icon on the shamanist button, so that is exactly what we're going to do. We should try to make these people a little bit more self-sufficient. Again, this is apparently done. I still don't know exactly what it does. Some people are a little bit hungry. What are you doing? I saw the little book sign. Going to archive. Interesting. I wonder how long I could survive if I ate one of my own legs. Dude, we have food. What are you crying about? We have these little bloody diarrhea fruits for you to eat. That sounds delicious. The devil's lettuce. Crystalline crab apple. Oh, there is something. Actually, there's no food inside. Herbs 0. Food 0. Food 0. But hey, we have everything we need. We have 3 constructors. We're almost ready for a hunter's hut. And that will add some more food to the table. And also, I think at this point, we should probably go ahead and see if we can make ourselves that little warehouse. It actually does look kind of cool as well. So if we place that in the middle here, we have the fish nearby, we have the hunters from up here, and that can all be stored right there. People can live here. Water is coming from this other lake. Yeah, I think things are going pretty well. And also, I kind of like that we now have little lights at night. That is something we had to research, but it's just like a fire inside a stone hut. It looks really kind of cool. Shalu, I thought being an adult would be fun. Boy, was I wrong. Yeah, so was I, mate. So was I. Some of the things are fun, but many other things, man, I wish I could go back to childhood. Alright, actually we did speed up time, still, and it's not really working out. What do you want? What do you want? Tivalmbu, heading home. Number of kids, 2. Man, these people are busy. These people are pretty funny to listen to, actually. Actually, oh, we didn't have a hunter yet. So, let's take Adahi. Let's take Xisheshe, because she has a cool haircut. And let us take Avalti, because why not? Choose animal type. We could go for medium animals, because we have 3 people. So let's go ahead and do that. And then trap type. Oh, small traps, medium traps. I guess they're going to need this to hunt, so we might actually... Oh, look at that. It is actually a trap that we need to physically build in the world somewhere. That is interesting. I'm not entirely sure what the radius does. I guess that is the area that is being utilized by the trap, but it's kind of like, alright, so right here it's not really productive, I guess, and this is closer to the woods, so this might be better. Maybe? I don't know, man. It's really not well explained at all, so... And it changes so quickly depending on where you're kind of going with it. That's pretty good, I think. So let's go ahead and make that. And let's see, what else is there? Water flows. Oh, shamanism is done. Ancient burial. Death is something you can so easily cause, but have almost no way of preventing. Such is the curse of mortality. While nuggets will do the dying part on their own, there is still the issue of what they leave behind. Corpses tend to spread disease, and they aren't the prettiest thing to see lying around, designing as a safe haven for their souls to rest. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Because I don't know how long these guys can live, but it's not going to be forever. So that is something that we are going to have to research. Meanwhile, there should be something new to build. Let's have a look. Engineers, eatery, hospital. Well, hospital. Ah. Nuggets will inevitably come down with some or other ailment, which means they'll be missing valuable work hours. A shaman will get them back on their feet in no time. It's probably best that you avoid looking into their treatment methods, though. Alright. Won't dig too deep into that whole process. Alright, so let's see. We want to find some room somewhere. Actually, this is decent. Off to the side a little bit, close to work and the homes. Close to the water well, which is nice and in the middle. So, all things considered, things are going pretty good, I think. Let's have a look. We have our hunters. And they actually dress differently too. Ilu clearly doesn't know the difference between natural spring water and the filthy looking variety found in lakes. Why do people keep drinking from lakes? That makes no sense to me. I guess this doesn't make water fast enough? But hey, we're working on a hospital. Oh. It's kind of weird that the menu jumped around for a little bit, because I wanted to prioritize this and I didn't want to cancel it. Hentibo is all grown up. Time to find them something to do. Yeah, we need more jobs. We need to give people more stuff to do. Let's have a look at this. This is... Alright, so we're getting some resources. We have some stone. We don't have any wood. Stomach is currently doing backflips. My god. Alright, wow, more people. But we have some power. So rejuvenate. Let's rejuvenate her. Let's... Yeah, that worked. I think this is the belief. What is this? I wonder if there's an award for being the most hungry and not dying. Why do you not have food? Is my question. Like, how is that a thing that is possible? That we... Actually, we don't have a surplus of food, but we do have these guys preparing to hunt, yeah. Only one trap can be placed at a time. We actually have large animals as well, but we cannot do that yet. Ah, They get experience hunting stuff. And these guys actually sit around the fire there as well. That looks really cool. I like that. I really like that. The aesthetics of this game are really neat. It's like the water and the lighting. These little guys wandering about. What is that? A bear. Oh. Hunt this animal. Oh, we could say to hunt that animal. That is interesting. I did not know. What else do we have here? That's the building plan for... Right, we don't have enough rocks. Hospital is complete. Alright, so that is important. That is really important. That is an interesting looking hospital though. Alright, so let's assign ourselves a nugget. Catty Boss, you sound like... yeah, like a doctor. We have 2 healing spots. That is interesting. We have stone beds. Out in the open. What is that? That looks like eggs, waters, plants and stuff. But people are hungry. And that is not good. Preparing for a date. Empty bow. Really? Where are you guys going? What are you doing? Actually, we can designate that guy to be hunted. We're getting some stuff. Actually, maybe we should build another fishery. Because we actually don't have that. Production, no. Fishing pier. We can build one on this one as well. Let's go ahead and make one. We will prioritize it. Because right now I think that is our most pressing concern. Basically. Alright, so we have another person that got sick from drinking the wrong water. But now they can actually go to a hospital, I think, and they should get healed. Going to the hospital. Awesome. Alright. Laborers. We have so many laborers and they're not doing anything. Actually, we might also... Oh, it's getting colder. It's getting colder again, guys. It's minus 12. The water isn't quite frozen yet. But it's getting there. It is a good thing we have the hunting stuff hooked up. Alright, is there anything else? Cooking utensils. Wood-fired oven. Cooking oils. We need some more cooking. Like, I think that is something that is going to make sure that these guys are a little bit less hungry over time. That's pretty cool. Right, I do hope that this is done in time before the water freezes over. No! Alright, no, it's not freezing yet. But it's oh so close, I think. It would be cool if you had like a god power that like melts the water. That would be really interesting, actually. Right, so we have 3 constructors. They need to hurry up and build this thing for me so I can assign another fisherman. Because this is clearly not working. Alright, assign the nuggets. We have Samtahu recovering. Actually, let's unassign you. Let's assign someone else. Because I did not know. Makumbu. Going to fishing. Alright, so we got some more infections. What are you? You're the witch doctor. Hemkahi. Going to repair. Ah, he's the repairman. I see. Never mind. And what are you doing? I need food sooner or I'm going to collapse. Yes. Why are you heading home? We need to hunt. We have a small animal here, actually. That's choose animal type. Maybe small animals. I guess. So I don't know. I don't know why they're not hunting. I guess they're not close enough to actual animals. And they need to be. Nuggets infected from bad water, 2. Oh, a news archive. Adahi has become infected after drinking water. Wow, okay, so that's a lot of illnesses from drinking bad water. That is something that we are going to have to deal with. But, actually, the lake should now be frozen over. Which should also mean that they can't drink from it. Which means they have to get water from the well. All nuggets have to die eventually. It can be a result. Oh, nuggets have died. Right. Let us build something for those people. A cemetery. That is... Wow, that is a big plot. Let us build it... right there. Alright. If they are not buried in time, their bodies will begin generating disease. Nearby nuggets can become sick and will require medical attention or risk dying as well. Prioritize. A cemetery will be an excellent, albeit slightly morbid addition to your civilization. Let the gravedigger give the dead a proper burial. It is important to note that graves will eventually decay and allow for new corpses to fill the vacancies. It's kind of like a motel for the dead. Well, that is good to know. Very good indeed. But man, everybody is hungry and nobody is hunting and nobody can fish. Let us heal up this character with food poisoning because I don't want everyone to be hungry. Yeah. Look at that. That ice actually looks really cool with that crackling effect on it. I do really like the graphics on this. Alright, so let's heal up our hunter. Now what is this? We have a blood splatter over here. Did some nugget die from being due to hunger? He's gone due to infection. Oh, I see. So the blood splatter is actually something else. But I don't know what. Yes, I would like for you to hunt this animal. Why is nobody doing this? Like, that is something like I really don't get. It's like, why is that not a thing that people are doing? Actually, a lot of people are eating right now. I'm not sure what they're eating or how. I'm as thin as a stick when she's eating, so that is good. Picking up resources, yeah, okay, good. I mean, that is something that needs to have a little bit more clarity, like... Alright, so we have 5 food now. I guess we hunted something. And that gave us food again. That's good news. That is very good news indeed. Alright, and we have a deer. Let's hunt this deer as well. Bringing prey. I've got to get into the eatery. Yeah, true, we should build an eatery. Actually, let us go ahead. Where is it? Forecast tower. An eatery. Can we build it somewhere around here? Apparently we cannot. And this might not have been the best location to start building a settlement. But maybe it will prove to be useful later on. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so we had a storage right there. We could build it here, but we would destroy some plants, which I think regenerate. So I don't want to do that. Maybe let's build an eatery here. It's not the best place, but hey, there we go. Alright, so we got some cooking oils. Nugget hunger needs reduced by 10%. That is actually very nice. Food cooking time reduced by 2%. That are 2 SiC. Alright, so that's pretty good. And now we need material refinement. Actually, we have agriculture. Farm. Ooh. I like that. Let's farm. Let us do that. And let's see. This is funerary practices, mortar and pestle, divine punishment. I think we're doing fine on water for now. Actually, no. We need a second water pump because we're using more than we are actually producing. So. Wow, look at this deer being ballsy, walking straight through the middle of my camp here. Alright, so let's build another pump right there. I think that will be fine. Looks like we have more houses popping up over here as well. Makumbu's family. Cemetery is done. That was a bit of a weird frame drop, not sure what is going on exactly there. But we have automatically saved the game, and we've also been playing for a while. So I'm actually going to be putting in a cut here. So please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I'll see you guys for whatever video I do next.